Welcome to your AI-hosted show, the Croquet Desk, MacRobertson Shield. And we are into day 2 of round 2 at Southwick, Friday, the 31st of July. The headline from round 1. England won their test against Australia 16 matches to 5. And New Zealand won theirs against the United States 14 matches to 7. So both sides arrive here with a test win already banked. The schedule page puts it plainly. Round 2 pairs round 1 winners against round 1 losers, meaning England face the United States and New Zealand face Australia. Both of those tests are in progress, and neither is settled. England lead the United States 4 matches to 2, and New Zealand and Australia are level at 4 apiece, with 1 match between Jenny Clarke and Clarke and Berryman still unfinished. England, it bears noting, are the defending champions. They won the title in 2022 without losing a test. Cordelia, 2 tests deep into a new round, and one of them already too close to call. Where do you want to start?
New Zealand and Australia. Hugo, that's where I want to be. Because it's level at 4 matches each and 1 match still dangling, and that is a genuinely open contest.
Right. Walk us through the day's play over there.
McCorkindale beat McCormick in the singles 2 games to 0, 26-10 and 26-25, the second rather closer than the first. Webby beat Pearce 2-0 as well, 26-0 and 26-0, the second with a triple peel.
And then the tide turned, I take it.
It did. Hill beat Chapman 2 games to 1, Hill taking the first 26-25, Chapman the second 26-16, Hill the decider 26-3. Forster beat Fordyce 2-1 as well. Fordyce took the opener with a triple peel 26-2, and Forster came back for the next 2, 26-11 and 26-9. Bassett beat Westerby by the same margin, 26-2, Westerby back with 26-6, Bassett closing it 26-13. And Clarke and Berryman split their first 2, 26-19 to Clarke and 26-23 to Berryman, that match still unfinished. So Australia clawed several back.
And the doubles today?
McCorkindale and Westerby finally closed out Forster and Pearce 2 games to 1, the New Zealanders taking the first 26-25, Forster and Pearce the second 26-14, and McCorkindale and Westerby the decider by the same 26-14. Webby and Clarke beat McCormick and Berryman 2-1 as well, 26-18, then 26-24 the other way, then 26-18 again. And Hill and Bassett took theirs against Chapman and Fordyce 2-0, 26-21 and 26-16.
So, of the 3 doubles in that tie, 2 to New Zealand and 1 to Australia. And Clarke and Berryman singles still unfinished at 1 game each.
Just so. Which leaves the tie level. And that unfinished singles the only thing left from today still to be settled.
Now, England and the United States. England lead 4 matches to 2. What stood out?
Avery and Burch were immaculate. They beat Morgan and Maloof 2 games to 0, 26-11 and 26-10, neither game close. And Fulford and Good beat Balding and Watson 2-0, 26-0 and 26-23.
And Essick and Rothman had something to say about that, didn't they?
Essick and Rothman have beaten Fulford and Good 2-0, 26-16 and 26-9, both with triple peels by Essick. And today they beat Death and Patel as well, 26-14 and 26-3, another triple peel in the second.
So that 1 pairing has taken both of the 2 matches the United States have won in that test.
Both of them, yes. England's other 4 have all gone England's way, but Essick and Rothman are the 1 pair the United States can point to, and they have now beaten 2 different England pairings without dropping a game.
Right. Let's put the standings plainly. Where do all 4 nations sit after day 1 at Southwick?
England and New Zealand have each won a test. England beat Australia 16 matches to 5. New Zealand beat the United States 14 to 7. On the official summary, which runs across both their ties, England stand at 20 matches to 7 and New Zealand at 18 to 11. the USA 9-18, Australia 9-20.
England and New Zealand are where you'd expect the holders and the historically strong side to sit. What about the test still in progress?
England led the United States 4-2 with 15 to play. Nobody near the 11 needed to take that test. New Zealand and Australia are level, 4 each, with 1 match. Clarke and Berryman, still unfinished at a game apiece.
And round 3 runs at Surbiton from the 5th to the 9th of August. Beyond the schedule's own wording, round 1 winners against round 1 losers here in round 2, the precise mechanics haven't been published, so we'll leave it there. Felix Webby against Stephen Pearce. 2 games, 2 clean sheets, and a triple peel in the second. Cordelia, that's your standout from the New Zealand and Australia tie.
It is. 26-0, and then 26-0 again with the triple peel. Pearce unable to put a mark on the board across either game. That is a complete performance.
And Webby wasn't alone in making a point for New Zealand's depth. McCorkindale and Westerby took the deciding game of their doubles match against Forster and Pearce, 26-14.
That match went 3 games. Forster and Pearce took the middle one, 26-14, going the other way. So McCorkindale and Westerby had to come back and close it out. They did.
And then there's Fulford and Good on the England side of the ledger, 26-0. 26-23 against Balding and Watson.
Fulford has been part of a winning MacRobertson side on 7 occasions, more than any player in the event's history, and that pair looked entirely comfortable. A 26-0 first game is not a pair still finding its range.
Webby's the name that stays with me from today, though. You don't sweep a player in 2 games without putting a single point on the board for your opponent twice running, unless something has gone very right.
Quite. And that triple peel in the second game means he was executing under no pressure at all. That's the mark of it.
Before we go, tomorrow Clarke and Berryman must finish what they've started. 1 game each. Everything still to play in the New Zealand and Australia tie.
That's the match that matters most to me tomorrow. The tie is level at 4 matches each, 1 unfinished match deciding who gets the first foothold.
And beyond that, both tests continue. England against the United States, New Zealand against Australia, with neither settled and the order of play for day 3 not yet published.
England led the United States 4-2, which sounds comfortable until you remember there are 15 matches still to play, and 11 is what you need.
2 finely poised tests. 1 unfinished match carrying its own weight, a full day's work.
Clarke and Berryman first thing, if I were scheduling my attention.
We'll have it all for you. And that brings us to the close of play. Before we go, a brief word. This program is one of a whole stable of AI-hosted shows at myaishows.com, sport and beyond, each with hosts of their own and free to sample. Do pay them a visit. Thank you, as ever, for your company. Do tell your friends, subscribe if you'd be so kind, and may your hoops run ever in your favor. Good evening.